Okay, in this video, I want to go over another example of solving an equation that involves fractional exponent. So we have 4 times 3 minus x raised to the 4 over 3 minus 5 equal to 59. Now, in order to get x by itself, I had to get rid of everything that is following the x, which is the minus 5, the multiplying 4, the positive 3, the fractional exponent itself, and the minus sign, okay? So the idea of getting the variable by itself so that you can solve for it is that you have to get rid of everything that is following it from outside in, like that, okay? So first thing I'm gonna get rid of is the minus 5 by doing plus 5 to both sides. So I'm left with 4 times 3 minus x raised to the 4 over 3, equal to 64. And the next thing I'm going to get rid of is the multiplying 4 by dividing both sides by 4. So the left hand side, I get 3 minus x raised to the 4 over 3 equal to 16. Okay. Now, how do I get rid of the fractional exponent? Well, I can get rid of the fractional exponent by raise this whole thing to the reciprocal of this fractional exponent. So that means I'm gonna have 3 minus x raised to the 4 over 3 and then raise this whole thing to 3 over 4. And I have to do the same thing on the right hand side, which is 16 raised to the 3 over 4. Okay, inside this bracket, I only have a term raised to an exponent. And because of that, I get to take the outside exponent multiplied to the inside one. So that means I'm going to have 3 minus x raised to the, let's see, well, multiplying any two fractions, numerator multiplies numerator, so 3 times 4, which is 12, over denominator multiply denominator, so 4 times 3, which is also 12. Okay, and I'll do the right hand side in a little bit. But 12 over 12 is positive 1, and so we got 3 minus x raised to the positive 1, which is 3 minus x by itself, okay? Because remember that anything by itself, it's the same as that thing itself raised to the positive 1, but it is optional for us to write the positive 1 exponential power, okay? So if you feel more comfortable with that, go ahead and write it. If not, then that is okay. The equivalent root form of this fractional exponent is the 4th root of 16 raised to the 3rd. Okay. Yeah. So in general, when you have something raised to any fractional exponent, the denominator of that exponent represents what type of root that you have. And the numerator of that fractional exponent goes with the number underneath the root. So that's how I got 4th roots of 16 raised to the 3rd. But if you type 16 raised to the 3rd in your calculator, or if you do handwritten math on the side, you will see that 16 to the 3rd is going to be equal to 4,096. Okay. But then what is the 4th root of 4,096? Well, if it is more comfortable for you, again, you can rewrite this root into its equivalent fractional exponent form. So the fractional exponent form of the 4th root of 4,096 is 4096 raised to the 1 over 4. And typing this in your calculator, you will see that this whole thing is equal to positive 8. Plus or minus positive 8. Well, why is it plus or minus positive 8? Well, remember that if you take an even root, if you take any even root of any positive number, your answer should always have plus or minus. Okay, so I have an even root, which is a fourth root of a positive number, which is 4,096. So the even fourth root of 4,096, which is 4,096 raised to the 1 over an even number 4, is going to give me plus or minus 8, okay? So you got 3 minus x equal plus or minus 8, where there's going to be two cases. Case 1 is going to be 3 minus x equal to positive 8. And case 2 is the same thing, but now it is minus 8. Okay, hopefully you guys can see it there. So separately in each case, just solve for x. Subtract 3 to both sides. In case 1, you got negative x equal to positive 5. Dividing both sides by negative 1, so you can get rid of the minus side. You got positive x equal to negative 5. Case 2, same procedure. Negative 8 minus 3 equal to negative 11. And of course, always remember that if you have a negative number, subtract another one, you go more toward negative, okay? So you got negative 11 equal negative x. Dividing both sides by negative 1, you got positive x equal to positive 11. And I'll stop the video here and go to part 2.